Magandang gabi, Web3. Charot! What's up mga ka-Web3 crew? Are you ready? Are you game? Are you party? Are you people? Para malaman ang latest and hottest in Web3 space? I think ready na kayo. Ay nako! Kung ang sagot nyo ay big yes, edi tara na! This is KRISTA. To moon, to moon, to the moon, roar! Saying. Teka lang kasi medyo kailangan kong huminga ng malalim kasi English to eh. Okay, ready guys? Ihanda nyo na ang inyong mga tenga. Web3 is not just a technology. It's a movement that's challenging the status quo and redefining the way we interact with each other and the world around us. Andito ako ngayon sa DIFC kung saan magaganap ang WEB3 Wednesday. Tutok na! Let's go!
Don't FOMO into different projects, okay? Don't believe the hype.
Shoplifter. What the expert can say pagdating sa WEB3 compliance.
So I want the rest of the panel to basically discuss this.
Guys, are you excited on how the internet is evolving? Ako din, super excited ako. Kaya, nakakamangha at nakakalula sa bilis ng mga innovations na nagaganap sa mundo ng Web3. Para ready tayo sa lahat about Web3 technology, dapat lagi tayong updated and informed. Kaya naman, as always, dadalhin ko kayo sa mga events. Dadalhin kita sa aking palasyo. Charot! Kung saan makakakuha ng importanteng information on Web3. Tara, let's at makinig na tayo kay Vaf Compliance, founder ng Block-Ready.
Through a lot of courses out there, which potentially did cover some aspects, but they didn't really have that structured approach to give all-round fundamental knowledge about the industry. So I understood that the only way to do this is to get technology to help us.
Mga ka-Web3 crew, napakaswerte ko ngayon dahil ang aking makakausap ay isa sa ating mga guest speakers. Ito na nga ang founder ng Block-Ready, ang nag-iisang Vaf Compliance. Hi, Mr. Vaf. How are you feeling tonight?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And can you tell us about the company that you are doing right now?
Yeah, the company called Block-Ready is an educational platform. The main mission of the company is to educate people who are just starting with blockchain and crypto to accelerate their learning and make sure that they avoid costly mistakes.
And do you have any concept of Web3 that you are more interested about?
To be honest, I've been into this industry for almost 8 years now, and I've gone through pretty much all the different topics. So I'm a blockchain and crypto enthusiast as a hobbyist. I did a lot of trading, but my main area of interest, I think it would be decentralized finance. I think decentralized finance has got the potential to really change the way that we actually operate our financial systems, and also operate in a way that we can include people who are today excluded from the financial system. So it's got a huge potential for changing the entire planet, to be honest. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, speaking of decentralized applications, Do you have any advantages you think of using the apps?
Yeah, I mean, there is obviously going to be advantages and disadvantages for every application that you have out there. The decentralized application obviously are, they have no, they cannot be hacked and they cannot be actually shut down. Of course, someone can argue that perhaps those decentralized applications are a bit slower. They cannot scale as much as a centralized application can, but the idea here is that you can use a decentralized application at any time of point without necessarily identifying yourself, and you know that you can exchange value or any other information through this decentralized app without necessarily worrying about revealing yourself or handing over personal information, which is, I think, revolutionary.
Have you experienced any challenges using Web3?
The main challenge right now with Web3 is education. Right? We know that people are finding it hard to onboard, mostly because we don't still have that kind of slick UI experience for the users. So even when people are trying to use things like MetaMask or any other wallet or any other decentralized applications, they find it a little bit more difficult to adopt to the idea of, you know, owning your own password, owning your own funds, trying to send and receive money, and that's where we are looking to educate people a little bit more. Also because the problems here is about people don't understand and they will make mistakes. And these mistakes scare them away. And if they make the mistakes, then they don't want to come back. So that's why we want to make sure that we educate them properly.
We have to learn more, study more, and research more for the better future of Web3. Charot. I think I will enroll myself. Black ready, alam nyo na. And invite our friends to visit your website.
Yeah, please come to blockready.com. The courses, as I said, are huge. They have content for every single different topic in Web3 and blockchain and cryptocurrency, including trading, investment, NFTs, Bitcoin. We talk about altcoins. We talk about, obviously, blockchain, regulation, and decentralized finance. It's very affordable, and we give you access for a good enough time to actually consume all the information. The promise we make to all our customers is that this course is always going to grow and is always going to be up to date for as long as you have access.
Can I have 50% discount? Charot. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, mga kabayan, that's it. Mamaya po, marami pa po tayong makakausap. Dito lang yan sa FOMO, the future of money. Thank you. To the moon! Ako ang inyong fan, fearless at masipag na tagapagatid ng latest information on the fascinating world of Web3. Ang ingay ko. Sorry. Lahat tayo ay interesado sa Web3 technology at kung patuloy tayong mai-involve sa Web3 education, mas magkakaroon tayo ng deeper understanding of this new field. Ocean deep. Lalo pa at super laki ng potential nito to transform the way we interact with internet and each other. Kaya tara na, pag-usapan na natin ng Web3. Let's go, go, go! Ocean deep. Mga ka-Web3, bukod sa ako ay maswerte, nakakatuwa dahil mas marami na naman tayong matututunan dahil nandito sa aking tabi ang mga co-founder ng Nexus app. Tama ba ako? Project Nexus app. I'm with Nadim and Vasily. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, very nice to meet you. How are you?
Hi, very nice. Thanks for having us here.
Okay, can you guys tell us about your company and what do you guys specialize on?
We are a mobile application that focuses on Web3 products in general. What we're trying to do is combine 3 asset classes under one roof, which is stocks, global real estate, and crypto. For the first time ever, it's all being combined under one roof. And from there, our products takes legs on, where we interact with DeFi. We have borrowing and lending on all three asset classes, which has never been done before in the case of real estate very specifically, which is unique. We're taking the crypto borrowing and lending technology, which is in other words DeFi, and then putting it to work with the real estate aspect, where anybody can now buy real estate tokens as a fraction of the price, whether you want to buy a whole property or just $5 worth of one single property, and then you can get a loan on that by collateralizing your real estate tokens, and then we give you out a loan. And to just close it up, we have the Nexus debit card that we'll be introducing next year, which will literally let you interact immediately. As soon as you get a loan, you can spend it right away. And that's what we're doing so far.
I can't wait for that because I really wanted to buy a lot here in Dubai. Parang walang house and walang lot. Anyway, there's a lot of concept about Web3. What are you more interested to?
Web3 in general, crypto in general, I think the best concept or the most interesting concept is tokenization itself, the tokenization of real-world assets, because once you've explained to someone who's not familiar with blockchain or cryptos itself that a tokenized asset is basically a digital representation of that very asset, just more secure, then you make it also more tangible for each investor, right? Because he knows what a real estate, for example, is, okay? So he knows what he's investing in, instead of saying, okay, you're investing in XYZ coin, which has no real tangible value or representation of anything for this specific average Joe.
Can you tell us any disadvantage and advantages of the app?
Well, when it comes to DeFi, there's many advantages, and then also, of course, there's many disadvantages. Some of the advantages is, like everybody knows, or people in crypto specifically, decentralized makes it trustless. So you don't need to trust an intermediary middleman in between you. You have a smart contract, which is a digital contract that does everything in between the middleman that needs to be doing something. So if you need a loan, you can go to the DeFi apps and just get a loan at instantly without paperwork, without meeting a person to a person, without physically needing to go to any location at all. Some of the disadvantages are that if you make a tiny mistake where you do not know exactly what you're doing, you did not put the right, address or the right amounts, or you don't know the risks that comes with DeFi, you could just maybe lose everything.
How can you assure that you will not be scammed in Web3?
It's actually, right now, this is one of the challenges, like Vasily mentioned. It's very difficult, but there are ways for experienced people to do that. And it is just to, whenever you're interacting with a DeFi protocol or an application, you need to verify their website, where you can go and check the name of the company on one of the applications that share the information about each and every project in the crypto space, and make sure you're interacting with the right website and with the right addresses. You're putting in your correct address and everything, and this is how you try to mitigate as much as possible being scammed, and also just double check with an expert if you are not one.
Ang hindi ko alam, mga kabayan, mga ka-Web3 ko, bakit puro mga lalaki yung mga ini-interview ko? Wala ba kayong mga kababaihan? Kasi nagme-melt ako. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to explain that it's hard whenever I have someone to interview with and like you. Oh, diba? Hirap naman mag-English. Anyway, I have with me here is Nick from Unify Entrepreneur Club. Yes. Can you tell us about your company?
Yep. So Unify Entrepreneur Club is essentially a medium-sized mastermind. We are going to be based here in Dubai afterwards of the summer, as the summer in Dubai is too hot. So after the summer we'll have a larger community here, and that's when we will officially launch. Essentially, Unify Entrepreneur Club is a place for Unify members and entrepreneurs to come together. We will be quite a small size club. Essentially, we'll have NFT-based utility, and our memberships will be NFT-based. We will be holding monthly events here in Dubai, which will be for both personal and business development, as well as entertainment purposes.
Speaking of entertainment, I'm well entertained. Charot. Since you are into Web3, do you have any challenges that you experience?
I believe that the main challenge we've experienced as a business has been trust. With especially something as non-fungible tokens, whenever you see NFTs or hear NFTs, you automatically assume that it's a scam. So for us, building trust and transparency with our business model has been definitely the biggest issue that we've encountered.
And speaking of Web3, do you think that Web3 is the future of money?
Yes, I believe Web3 and the whole cryptocurrency space is the future of money. Whether we have a battle now between a completely decentralized economy and a centralized CBDC economy is a totally different conversation.
Do you have any advice for our viewers who's not familiar about Web3?
I would say definitely get some research in, as you would much rather be an early adopter rather than a latecomer.
An overall experience, what can you say about this event?
WEB3 Wednesdays here are fantastic by Block Club. I highly recommend everyone to come, and they will also be hosting in London very soon.
London Bridge is falling down. I'm coming there very soon. Charot, can you invite our viewers to visit your website?
Yep, so you can find us on unifyec.com, and also you are able to book a call with myself on Twitter at NickWilliams353. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Book. Fully booked ganon. Dit ashitano imagkoron niwa anatawa dokoni irundaro darewo.
Okay, stop it.
Anyway, onomai wa nantin desu ka?
Takashi Yuya desu.
Oh, fairness ha, inaral ko muna yun. Yun lang yung alam ko. All the way from Tokyo, Japan. Siya po ay taga-LARK Group. Can you tell us about your company?
So we actually do real estate and import-export and the traditional business that we have. But now we are shifting quite strongly to Web3. Yes.
Speaking of Web3, what concept of Web3 are you more interested to?
Tokenization first, going through to the metaverse. Let's say a metaverse shopping experience is our goal, yes.
Are you a shopper?
Shopper, like...
Shopper. Ako shoplifter. Shoplifter. Anyway, have you tried decentralized app?
Decentralized app like blockchain social network. I have it's called Tata2. Yeah, there are a few things that it's available. I tried myself.
For you, what do you think is the future of money?
Future of money. I strongly believe into cryptos. Yes, that's definitely.
And Chloe, since you're the event organizer, why did you organize this kind of event?
So I'm a community builder. In China, I did this 3 years ago, and I have 30,000 of people on my WeChat platform. And now I moved to Dubai in January this year, and of course I'm gonna build up my own community in Dubai. And organizing an event is the best way to build up your community in Dubai. And that's why I'm doing all these sort of events. And also, it's also a platform for owners of the projects. They come to my event, and they have a keynote speakers and panel discussions about whatever they're doing with their company. And so I think it's a very good platform for business owners and also for investors to visualize what they can do with a lot of projects. Yes.
Since you're into Web3 also as well, any concept of Web3 that you're more interested to?
Yes, so I would like to bring my event to the metaverse as soon as possible, as soon as I find a partner who can partnership with me. And so every Wednesday it will be happening here in the IFC, and then at the same time in the metaverse, so people all over the world they can see my events, they can hear my keynote speakers. Yes, so that's my vision for this year.
And speaking of Web3, do you have any challenges that you experience?
Challenges, yes, of course, because you never know what sort of topics they will bring it up, and you never know what kind of questions they will bring it up. So there's always a challenge, but then the good thing is I'm so honored that I have very good keynote speakers and they take care of all the questions, the difficult ones. And for me, it's just a platform. I don't promote for any other brand. I only promote because this is a platform.
And my last question is for you. What do you think is the future of money?
Well, the future, it has to be crypto because with past 3 months, a lot of traditional banks, they have failed hugely in the US and in Swiss. So crypto, in my opinion, crypto is the only future. And people start to lose confidence in different governments, you know, with the war and what US is doing, and a lot of people, they lost confidence in government. So I do believe that crypto is the future. Yes.
Isa sa mga naitanong natin sa ating mga attendees ay kung paano makakaiwas sa scam. At this point, pakinggan natin what the expert can say pagdating sa Web3 compliance. Ano nga ba ang main challenges na nakikita niya in Web3 space when it comes to compliance? Let us listen to Gilson Costa as he talks about Vaf Compliance or VAF Compliance.
Should call it. It's been about 2 years now, but we're still working on it. Vaf Compliance actually started initially a little bit of mixture between what I was doing in finance and when I moved to the crypto space, basically. When I was at the exchange, we noticed there's a lot of people who have big problems when banking was a big issue, that it still is today in crypto, and off-ramping. So talking to some of our clients, they were saying, I was asking, how do you actually off-ramp? And they were telling me, oh, you know, I know a guy that knows a guy, I send them the crypto. Some other guy drives in a car with a bag full of cash, and there you go. Bob is your uncle, right?
Mga ka-Web3 crew, napakaswerte ko nga kasi lagi kong sinasabi na nakakatuwa dahil marami akong natututunan every time na meron akong mga nakakausap na speakers. 'Di ba? I'm so lucky to be part of this show. Anyway, gusto ko pong ipakilala sa inyo the CEO of VAF Compliance, Gilson Costa.
Hi, glad to be here.
Can you tell us about your company and what do you guys specialize on?
Yeah, so we are a crypto forensic company. So we specialize in crypto investigations, on-chain analysis on the blockchain. And also we help with, especially now here in Dubai, with applications with VARA, regulatory procedures such AML, policies, and so on.
What do you think is the disadvantage and advantages of using the apps?
Security, I would say, understanding your risk, and this is where we can help as Vaf Compliance. We have recently launched a bot, so the Vaf bot on Telegram, that allows you to, if you are in the crypto space and you are transacting and you are a small business, for example, and you take payments in crypto, you're not able to understand for a very small fee what is your risk, so you can protect yourself. So one day when you perhaps take it to a centralized exchange to off-ramp, then you don't have a bad surprise like get your account blocked because perhaps you have traceability of illicit funds.
Any challenges you experience using Web3?
I think the challenge is in terms of the adoption is that, and this is what I guess we all work in, is to simplify it, right? And I guess the challenge from our perspective was in terms of before we actually created this bot for on-chain analysis, if you wanted to have access to this kind of information, you had to get with one of the big players on the market, and there was a big tag to it. So only big companies has access to this kind of information. And what we did was that we are now bringing this information to the masses. And this was a challenge that I experienced myself, and this is why we decided to create this. So we are happy that we can help everyone. It doesn't matter what you do, retail, institutional, from day one to very quickly, with a simple check, understand their risk.
And how can we assure that we'll not be scammed using Web3?
Exactly. Protect yourself, educate yourself. We as Vaf Compliance are very big in terms of training and education. We do a lot of webinars, and exactly for this same aspect. Like, it's important that the public is aware. And for example, now with VARA in Dubai, regulation is important to protect the public. Only when education and protection from like a regulator like VARA, people can really be protected, and we can get rid of all these scams that give a bad name to our business.
Do you think Web3 is the future of money?
Absolutely. I think that digital money, stablecoins, just look at the progress of stablecoins. There is definitely an element to say that you could potentially get rid of a lot of the effect assets around on traditional finances in the banks. So yes, absolutely, digital money. I don't know if the answer will be Bitcoin, Ethereum, or some other token, but for sure, digital money, ownership of our money, and that's what crypto separates us from everybody else or from anything else, is the ownership factor. So 100% yes, is the future.
Do you have any piece of advice for our viewers or Filipino friends who's not familiar about Web3?
I would say stay away from anyone that calls himself a specialist or an expert. That's the advice I would give. So if anyone tells you, because the Web3 moves so fast and so quick, just keep getting educated, keep asking questions, and stay away from experts and all these YouTube gurus that tell you quick results, quick win. Stay away from that and you'll be fine.
Di umano. This is it, mga kabayan. Hindi lang the future of money ang ihahatid ng FOMO. May high-tech update din kami para sa inyo. Isang cyber-protected, blockchain-enabled smartphone na may built-in cold storage wallet para sa inyong crypto transactions. Kilalanin natin ang Finney and learn more about investments kasama si Andrew Bobakov from Syrian Labs.
We produce blockchain smartphones called Finney. We launched it 2018, the last one. The ambassador of this brand was Messi and Rina Sheikh, so we're pretty famous in our sphere. And now we're here to think about a new prototype, a new phone, if the phone of the future. Maybe we'll produce it here in Dubai, open a new company, made a new project, made a new brand. So happy to see you guys, everyone. Thanks.
So mga ka-Web3, ito talaga yung pinaka-paborito kong part sa lahat. Yung meron akong mga nai-interview na talagang kakaiba ang kanilang mga lahi. At hindi lang yon, talagang gwapo nila. Charot. Anyway, so ipapakilala ko na po, isa to sa ating mga speaker. He is investment advisor of Syrian Labs. His name is Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can you tell us about your company and what do you guys specialize on?
The name of my company is Syrian Labs. We specialize in building secured blockchain smartphones. The last one was Finney. So our smartphone based on crypto and blockchain. We open for Web3 market.
Any concept of Web3 that you are more interested to?
We're interested in open world like Web3. We're interested to how to implement Web3 in phones, and we are interested how to implement Web3 decentralized apps in phone, how to use it in modern electronic devices like phones, because everyone have phone. So our company is made for Web3, but in the way of smartphone.
Have you tried decentralized applications, or do you have any experience about it?
Yes, we build our own decentralized app store for all decentralized apps. You can know about new coins, new tokens, new crypto projects over there. You can buy a new decentralized app or use it.
Any challenges that you experience using Web3?
The main problem nowadays is that company is easily for hackers to broke the system of the smartphone, especially not expensive smartphones, because the protection is really is not high. So for our company, the main point of our production is to make to do smartphone very secured smartphones, to do it connection with blockchain and Web3 to make people sure that their smartphones are secured and they can easily use all opportunities that gives Web3 to all people in the world.
How can you assure that you will not be scammed using Web3?
Thank you for the question. It's very good. You can't be sure that you will not be scammed, but you can try to buy electronic devices such like smartphones, which are more protected, more secure than others. For example, our company specialized on securing smartphones. That's why we think it's very important questions to not be scammed, to not be hacked. So, thanks.
Web3 crew, wag niyo pong kakalimutang i-follow ang aming social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Yan ay Pinoy Web3 TV. Watch our videos in YouTube at syempre naman, subscribe na! Before I finally say goodbye, iiwanan ko kayo ng isang quote na dapat ninyong pag-isipan at pagmunian. Ready? Wait lang kailangan bumelo dito kasi English na naman to. The biggest risk is not taking any risk in a world that is changing really quickly. The only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Mula yan kay Mark Anthony Fernandez. Mark Zuckerberg. Nino kaya. Tama naman, di ba? Tama naman yun, di ba? Tama naman, di ba mga ka-Web3? Technology is the future. Kung hindi kayo magtitake ng risk na kung matutunan ito at sumali, may iwanan kayo sa napakabilis na biyahe ng technology. Kaya wag magpahuli, linggo-linggo lang kayong tumutok dito sa FOMO, the future of money. See y'all next week!